1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Humayun Zebabasi. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says the government will complete its constitutional tenure and decision to announce next elections will be taken by Parliament. National Assembly today passed the Elections Amendment Bill 2022 and the National Accountability Second Amendment Bill 2021. Information Minister says the government is working around the clock to bring the country out of economic crisis. The government is committed to revive the IMF program and put Pakistan back on a sustainable growth path. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, shutdown was observed for the second consecutive day today against Indian court's unjust verdict of sentencing Hurriyat leader Mohammad Yasin Malik to life imprisonment. Pakistan women defeated Sri Lanka by 7 wickets in the second T20 in Karachi today. Now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said the government will not accept dictation or blackmailing of anyone to announce the next general elections. Speaking on the floor of National Assembly, he made it clear that the government will complete its constitutional tenure and the decision to announce next elections will be taken by the Parliament. He said, "We came to power with 2 objectives, which include ensuring transparent and credible elections and revamping the economy." He said, "We are striving hard to strengthen the economy to put the country on a path of development and progress." The Prime Minister said that the House should now decide whether we will have to put the country on a path of development through hard work or allow the armed gangs to make it hostage. He said Imran Khan and his cronies had done nothing except promoting the culture of hurling abuse and intolerance. He said yesterday they put trees and public property in Islamabad on fire, which is very unfortunate. The National Assembly today passed the Elections Amendment Bill 2022 to conduct pilot project in by-elections before using i-voting and electronic voting machines in the general elections. Speaking on the occasion in the House, the Law Minister Azam Nazir Tara rejected the impression that the amendment is aimed at depriving overseas Pakistanis of their right to vote. He said overseas Pakistanis are precious assets of the country and the government does not believe in snatching their right to vote. The House also passed the National Accountability Second Amendment Bill 2021 moved by Law Minister Azam Nazir Tharar. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb has said that Long March of Imran Khan was badly failed as the people proved that they want politics of development and prosperity. Talking to media persons outside the Parliament in Islamabad today, she said that people witness the differences between disruptive and constructive politics. She said Imran Khan staged this drama only to fail negotiation with the International Monetary Fund. Maryam Aurangzeb said announcement of holding general elections will only be announced by the government and its allies at stipulated time. Minister for Planning and Development Ehsan Iqbal says Imran Khan's protest was aimed at distracting the nation from the case of Kashmiri Hurriyat leader Yasin Malik. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said Imran Khan's protest was a part of enemy's hybrid warfare campaign against Pakistan to create polarization in the society and country's institutions. Questioning the deteriorated economic situation of the country's economy at the hands of PTI's leadership, Ehsan Iqbal said the incompetent PTI government allocated 0 development budgets in 4th quarter of the current fiscal year. He said PTI leadership cannot even count a single project that was conceived and completed in 4 years. He said through heavy debt, Imran Khan pushed the country to surrender its sovereignty and now people of the country are paying the cost of PTI's incompetency in shape of rising inflation. The government is committed to revive the IMF program and put Pakistan back on sustainable growth path. The assurance was given by the Finance Minister Miftah Ismail during talks held between Pakistan's team with the IMF mission at Doha. The week-long consultation reviewed fiscal and monetary situation for the fiscal year 2022 and proposed measures for the next fiscal and financial year. The meetings identify areas of divergence and correction required in the current account and fiscal deficit. Listeners, this is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan Navy ship Dehshat, in collaboration with air units of Navy, have seized approximately 4,500 kilograms of drugs in the North Arabian Sea, according to a press release, while undertaking maritime security operation. PNS Dehshat intercepted the suspicious dough and recovered large cache of drugs that valued approximately $6.7 million in international market. An Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir shutdown was observed for the second consecutive day today against the Indian court's unjust verdict of sentencing the illegally detained Hurriyat leader Mohammad Yasin Malik to life imprisonment. According to Kashmir Media Service, shops and other business establishments in Srinagar, Taral and other areas remained closed while traffic movement was very thin. The occupation authorities continued with heavy deployment of Indian troops and police personnel and suspension of internet service in the Kashmir Valley to prevent people from holding anti-India demonstrations. In a statement, senior APHC leader Mir Waiz Umar Farooq said Yasin Malik has been waging a peaceful and democratic struggle for the resolution of the internationally recognized Kashmir dispute. Another senior APHC leader, Agha Sayyid Hassan Al-Muswi Al-Safwi, termed Yasin Malik's trial as unfair and urged the Indian government to release all illegally detained Kashmiris. In their separate statements, other Hurriyat leaders and organizations including Sayyid Bashir Andrabi, Khaja Firdaus, Zamruda Habib, Yasmin Raja, Dr. Masab, Khadim Hussain, Sayyid Sibte Shabir Qumi, Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party, Muslim League and People's League said that Indian vindictive action against the Hurriyat leaders had failed to suppress their commitment to the freedom movement in the past and will meet the same fate in future as well. Meanwhile, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth today during a walled cordon and search operation in Jamagunda area of Kupwara district. The wife of Kashmiri Hurriyat leader Yasin Malik, Mashal Malik, has expressed the determination to fight the case of her husband at every international forum. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, she said that every new injustice and tyranny of Indian government imbues fresh spirit in the Kashmiri people's struggle for freedom, who neither fear death nor any level of oppression. She said freedom flows in the blood of Kashmiri people and their spirit can never die despite our brutalities of India. Mashal Malik called upon the United Nations to set up a commission of inquiry and observer mission for Kashmiris as Hurriyat leaders are incarcerated in jails on concocted charges and sentenced through unfair trials. Listeners, on the other hand, Turkey is in negotiation with Russia and Ukraine to open a corridor via the Bosphorus for grain exports from Ukraine. Turkish senior official told Reuters that corridor to be opened from Turkey. There was a demand for this grain to reach their targeted markets and negotiations are still ongoing. Now the news about cricket. Pakistan women beat Sri Lanka by 7 wickets in the second T20 in Karachi today. Being first, Sri Lanka scored 102 runs for the loss of 6 wickets in 20 overs. In reply, Pakistan achieved the target in 17.1 over for the loss of 3 wickets. And finally, the weather report. Mainly hot and dry weather expected in most parts of the country, while very hot in South Punjab and Upper Sindh during the next 12 hours. However, a light rain, wind and thunderstorm may occur at few places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Gilgit-Baltistan and Kashmir. Once again, we look into the main headlines. Prime Minister says the government will complete its constitutional tenure and decision to announce next elections will be taken by Parliament. National Assembly today passed the Election Amendment Bill 2022 and the National Accountability Second Amendment Bill 2021. Information Minister says the government is working round the clock to bring the country out of economic crisis. The government is committed to revive the IMF program and put Pakistan back on a sustainable growth path. An Indian legally occupied Jammu and Kashmir shutdown was observed for the second consecutive day today against Indian court's unjust verdict of sentencing Hurriyat leader Mohammad Yasin Malik to life imprisonment. Pakistan women defeated Sri Lanka by 7 wickets in the second T20 in Karachi today. And that is the end of the news. For more news analyses, you can always log on to our website, radio.gov.pk. You can also watch live video streaming for bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.